The problem that most people who start in the world of trading have is that they do not have a strategy that is simple and at the same time makes them money, but must first go through a learning process that can take time that they do not have. This learning is obviously always necessary, but there are some very simple strategies that can be applied only by following in a disciplined way some specific combinations of indicators. And in today's video we will see one of those strategies that can give us a win rate above 90% without having any advanced knowledge. Welcome to the Trader's Game. And before we start, remember that in the description you have the links to join us in our Telegram community, where every day we post charts and analysis of what is happening in the financial markets. And also the trading bonus page, which has been updated and have added new promotions and free bonuses for all those who are starting in the world of trading. Do not forget to leave your email if you want to receive a weekly newsletter with everything that has happened during those days. As I said in the introduction today, we will see a very simple strategy for scalping in 5-minute time frame and try to make good profits without having any advanced knowledge. The first indicator that we will place will be the Black Pica's Test Algo. Yes, it has a name a little strange, but you will see right now how much information it is able to provide us. The first thing we have to do is in the configuration part change the sensitivity from 6.5 to 6. It would look something like this, and we are going to rely now on another indicator. It is called Klinger Volume Oscillator. Click on it and we will go directly to configuration. In the fast length we change the 34 to 35, and in the slow length we will set 50. In the part of the signal smoothing length we will change the 13 by 16, and we can go directly to style and place it to our taste. I personally will remove the histogram. In KVO I will change the line by columns or by histogram, that already to your taste. In the part of signal I will place the line in white and a little fatter so that it is seen better. I will remove the background colors. And here in the marks where we put the points we will put some colors a little more striking to differentiate them from the rest. In fact, in the KVO itself I will give a little flatter shades to differentiate them perfectly from the marks of the points. And we would already have our setup completed. Now we only have to follow the following rules. The first thing would be to wait for the upper indicator to give us a long or short signal. In this case we will look for a long. We would go directly to the lower indicator, to the KVO. And the second rule is that, apart from the fact that the candle when looking for a long has to be green, it has to be positive. In the lower indicator in the KVO we must also have that histogram in green, that the white average is above the zero zone, as it is on this occasion, and also very important is that it marks the green entry point. That is to say, if we had all this set up and all the correct rules except that green point we could not enter. As I said at the beginning, this is a strategy that does not require any advanced knowledge, but it does need discipline and that all the rules are met for it to be effective and we can make a profit in the long term. When we have all that confirmed, we simply have to place our operation, in this case in long, place the stop loss below the previous structural minimums, and the take profit we will place it with a ratio of 1.5 to 1, and as you can see the operation comes out nailed after a few minutes. If we continue to advance a little we see that again we mark a signal, in this case in short. Here we look if the other rules are met. We see that the histogram is in red, that the white average is also below the zero zone, and that we mark that entry point in this case in red. All correct. We place our operation in this case in short, and the stop loss above the previous highs ratio, from 1.5 to 1 operation, and again we return to exit in positive. Here for example, in the previous case, you can also perfectly put the stop loss at this minimum, since in this case we are trading Bitcoin and also in 5 minutes, and we already know that it is one of the most volatile assets in the world. In case you want to use this strategy in Forex or traditional markets, being much less volatile markets, you can let your operations run more to your liking and go charging in several take profits. If we go a little further back we see a situation in which we mark that short, but if you look at the bottom, we do have that histogram a little red, but we do not have that white mean below zero and also does not mark that red dot below, so this entry would not be taken, and as you see very successful this decision as the price turns against. However, this time, when we mark the long signal, we take a quick look at the bottom and see histogram in red, white average above zero, and green dot, and again we return to hit the operation. As you can see, if we follow in a disciplined way the step-by-step rules of this strategy, we will achieve a level of effectiveness close to 100%. Obviously, we will always fail some, but keep in mind that we are talking about a strategy for which you do not need any knowledge, and it is already making you money just following a couple of indicators. Think about it cold, because it is absolutely crazy. As I always tell you, try it and let me know below in the comments box your opinion and your experiences with this operation. And of course, do not forget to go through the description where you have the link to our free Telegram. Thank you very much for watching us one more day, and see you in the next video of the Trader's Game.